Let me explain to you what a healthy relationship looks like. If you have a triangle like this, right, and you have the person right here, and then you have the other person right here, and then you have Jesus right here. So what happens is we give God the preeminence in our lives, right? He just the same spot he holds in the universe, we give him in our hearts, in our lives, in our minds, in our words, in our actions, everything about us. What happens to the two people as they do this in this relationship is they draw closer together, right? This is a healthy, satisfying, functioning Christian relationship that honors God and produces much fruit and fulfillment, satisfaction. And so, that being said, when we look at our children and we look at church attendance, right? One of the worst things that we can do is to go to the church and then send our kids off to a Sunday school to be taught by somebody that's not the parent, right? And the reason this is because children might not do what we always tell them, but they will always do what we do. And what they need to see is their dad and mom worshiping their grandparents, their uncles. They need to see us worshiping the true and living God. And they need to see us praying with fervent cries and tears. They need to see us seeking counsel in Holy Writ, because this is vital. This is vital. We can tell them and preach to them till we're blue in the face, and that does have a place in the relationship. But giving them an example is worth more than 1,000 words. So, saying all this, I have to confess that I have spent most of my life locked up in Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, and the States. Now, not bragging about that, I'm trying to glamorize that lifestyle, but I don't want to give off airs as though I'm some kind of great person. And you probably wonder, well, what were you locked up for? Well, I was locked up in Guatemala for attacking the chief of police who was protecting a child pornography ring of people from senators and congressmen and governors that go down there and buy little Guatemalan kids. And then I was locked up in Mexico for organized crime. And then I was locked up in Honduras for entering the country without a visa. No weirdo cases, just so that's clear. But I just don't want you guys thinking that because a lot of times a pastor will minister, but he puts off an air, a front that he's got this down, and I don't want to do that with you guys. I don't want to be deceptive or make you think I'm something that I'm not, though I do love my children. So, and the reason that I bring this up is because I love the church. I love you guys, and Satan is a divider. If he can divide the family, he divides the city, the county, the state, the nation. Unity isn't our focus. If you have 100 pianos all tuned to the same fork, they're all tuned to Christ.